So Fleck, 3-1 win. What do you make of the team's performance?
First half or second half?
Well, it really was a game of two halves. Let's do one and then the other.
Man United 3, Brentford 1 as we wrap up here on a very, very cold West London night. First half, typical Man United. Typical Man United first half. I mean, how we didn't go in 2 or 3 down potentially is beyond me. Well, the reason why is David De Gea. That's why, and probably poor finishing from Brentford. We were slow, we were lethargic, and it was almost like the players weren't ready for the game in hand. You guys saw, and I don't mean game in hand by the games that we do have in hand, I mean this game, because we saw basically everyone talking about what type of game this is going to be, what type of atmosphere this is going to be, what type of intensity this is going to be, and it's exactly what it was. And it was almost like 17,500 people in here knew that. The fans knew it, watching at home or around the world. We all knew, and it's like the players and the coaching staff didn't. Now, I'm not saying Ralph Rangnick wouldn't have told them that, but the way that they played was almost like they were shell-shocked. They didn't know. We were giving away sloppy passes. We couldn't clear our lines. We were putting teammates under pressure. Like, I like to say this in football, like, look after your mate. If you're giving him a 5-yard pass, give it to him with a little bit of zip. Make sure it gets there. Don't give half a chance where a defender can come in and nick it. And that's what we were doing. We just weren't looking after the ball, looking after each other and playing as a team. Elanga looked a little bit shell-shocked, couldn't really get into the game. Mason Greenwood was not really involved. Ronaldo, the whole front three was basically non-existent. In midfield, we had no control, though Scott McTominay was popping up in little bits. And it was just a very, very patchy first half performance, one of which we were basically lucky not to go in at least 1 down. And someone showed me some comments that Thomas Frank made at the end of the game, saying about Manchester United had to change formation against Brentford and they were very lucky. And you know what? If he did say that, because I don't know how true that is, if he did say that, he's right. He's right. But it's respect to them. But look, second half, let's get to the positives now. Second half, I think we were really good. The cog changed. We were aggressive. Straight away, Ronaldo got in down this side. We got a corner straight away. And we were onto him and the quality shone through. I thought Elanga, the first goal the goal that he scores just shows what a confident boy he is right now, how well he's playing right now, and shows also why he needs to keep playing. That, with what he did, it shows why he needs to keep playing. Fantastically taken goal. He's got bags of confidence. More times he keeps the play simple and does what he needs to do. But a really well taken goal. He took the keeper off by surprise as well. So gassed to see him score. Really, really pleased for him. And then the second goal, Ronaldo, in the first half, he just wasn't that focal point in front. It's almost like I see Ronaldo sometimes get, not rattled, but it's like he wants to remind people that he's Ronaldo, and it's like he drops off the front and just gives these little passes they're just doing nothing. I want him to be the focal point. I want him to be up front. I want him to be impacting the game. And just when the ball came into him, he chests it into Bruno. And then we get the tap in for Mason Greenwood, which was really unselfish by Bruno. Second half, Bruno as well. Again, he was another one, vastly improved. Much better on the ball, better decision making, and laid on 2 assists as well. So I was really pleased for him to get that. And Rashi badly needed that. When a player just really needs any type of goal, any form of confidence booster to just get them going. That's exactly what Marcus Rashford had today. One thing I will say is Ralph Rangnick's game management was actually spot on. And the reason why is because he spoke about it after Aston Villa. It's like he knows what we're capable of. He knows we're capable of capitulating. And I like that. You know what? You can say it's big Man United, little old Brentford, and you've got to change formation. Yeah, you can say that, but we did it at 2-0. And right now, it's about the moment you're in. And the moment we're in is vulnerability, is a little bit unsure. And we were 2-0 up literally on the weekend with 15 minutes to go. And I like the fact that he stuck to his guns and said, listen, Ronaldo, you're coming off, mate. And he didn't do it for Elanga. I thought that first change, I was worried it was going to be for Anthony Elanga. And I was like, you know what? Keep him on. He's playing just fine. And it was so refreshing to see him do that. Yes, Ronaldo came walking off right here and sat right there. In fact, his top's probably in this bin. Ronaldo's Ronaldo's top's probably in that bin. He doesn't like being sub. It's not what he does. But he had to. No, it's cool, mate. It's not what Ronaldo does at all. But at the end of the day, the team comes first. And that's what I like. The team comes first. So big up to Ranić doing that. It did make us see out the game, and we had other chances. The annoying thing is we still conceded. Down there, that end over there, we still conceded. But it was a bit scruffy. It was a bit dodgy at the end. Scott McTominay. I want to talk about Scott McTominay. He's received a lot of praise today, and rightly so, because he was bang on. He was bang on today. Even in the first half when we weren't playing very well, he was probably the pick out of the bunch where I'd say, you know what, he's tried to get on the ball, he's tried to make things happen. And second half, it was like everybody kind of went up a level, and so did he. The way he was driving forward with the ball, when he was releasing the ball, putting himself into tackles, he was just in the right spaces at the right times, and he kind of led by example today. I know one of the fans said in the fan view, build a team around him, Flex. And I know probably in that video, in the comments, some people might say, oh, we've seen the bad side of Scott McTominay, we've seen this, we've seen that. But actually, it's very important to say, when he does play well, and he plays how he just played, you've got to give him a lot of props. I'm not sure whether we should build the team around him, but he definitely took responsibility for his own performance today, which actually helped us build on that. So I'm really pleased with that. And just happy to get I say comfortable win. Second half was comfortable, but happy to just get a win. That's what we needed to do. That's what we had to do. And that's what we did do. Brentford, like I said, gave us a really, really tough game. It was never going to be easy coming here. We know how difficult it's going to be. And they gave as good as they got. I think they just probably ran out of steam, and like rightly so, the quality shone through. But we've still got to fix this, second half team or first half team or playing in moments team, whether it's the first half against Burnley, whether it's the first 15 minutes against Aston Villa at home, whether it's the first half against Aston Villa or up until the 75th minute against Aston Villa. It's just a bit patchy. That's my only concern, because we've got West Ham coming up next. You're not sure what we're going to get there. If we can perform to the best of our ability and have some form of composure over the game and some control, then yes, obviously we've got a great chance of winning the game. But if you look at the chances that we conceded, again, we keep conceding key chances where we have to call De Gea into action. If Jarrod Bowen's on the end of one of them, they score. If Ben Rama's on the end of one of them, or Mikel Antonio, or whoever it is, they score. And that is a worrying thing. But listen, we did the job today. That's the main thing. 3 points in the bag, massively needed. I think Spurs got a last-minute winner. Chelsea drawing against Brighton. You want to drag them into this top 3 race, top 4, whatever you want to call it. So the win was the most important thing. Smash the like on the video, subscribe if you lot are new. My man of the match was Scott McTominay. Let me know who's yours was. And last but not least, thank you to Brentford. They've been really hospitable, having us here, welcoming us here. It's a fantastic stadium, fantastic club, great set of people, great set of staff. And as everybody is I can see the people in the broadcast studios just dismantling things. It's been a great couple of days, and I've really enjoyed it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the content as well. Keep rocking with us, subscribe if you lot are new, and smash a like on the video. Peace.